Hello guys, welcome back to another Rei Collab video. Today we're reviewing the Evangelion Collab for the Rei skin. This skin is for Ines, Nell, Luna, Valby as you can see, and Viessa. This skin is priced at 1,050 caliber just by itself, and it'll be available until July 30th, so you do have some time to get the skin. But straight at the bat, it's a nice clean skin. You have some nice little mechanical pieces. For the mech part, which I do really like, the red mechanical pieces throughout the accents is phenomenal. It's probably my little favorite part of the outfit. And of course the green and orange also gives it a nice pop. But yeah, now let's take a closer look at the skin. And now for a closer look at the Rei skin. This is on Ines. And personally, I like Rei out of the crews that got introduced in the collab. Asuka has a better bodysuit because it's red, but she has some nice accent colors. But Rei, I mean, Rei is very clean. Primary color is white, and the secondary color is like this dark navy blue. Please do not see me. And then you have some orange and some green throughout the little accents. Okay, give me 1 second. Fuck. Yeah, thank you, Jesus. Okay, so where was I? Okay. Like I was saying about the accents, the accents on there is really nice. Orange, and then the little red in the center, and red on the upper neck piece too. That red is a very nice metallic, I do gotta say. And of course her little unit number is gonna be 0. The head design looks great. Really looks like Rei, especially with the little its hell pieces. But the hell piece looks good on Valby and Luna. But yeah, let's take a closer look at the customization. Oh, sorry with the head skin. This is okay. Sorry, my bad. The first slot controls the primary color of these little pieces. Then we have the second slot, which controls secondary color of that. Then the third slot controls, you can barely see it, but secondary color of the little hole. And then the primary color of that little oval as well. Yeah, 4 slots for something that's mainly just 2 items. Which I mean, I'm not complaining. I mean, I was expecting like 2 slots. But hey, 4 slots is nice. I mean, it's a very clean hairstyle. Nothing crazy going on. Okay, now it is. Now here's some different hairstyles. I said hairstyles, I meant hair colors. But brown looks really nice. But yeah, now let's look at the body skin. And now to the body skin. Don't mind the colorway, it's shite, I know. We have a total of 12 slots. Disclaimer, I do notice that these kind of suits are kind of the same with the customization. There's a little difference between, I guess, the style of the suit and where that kind of stuff kind of goes. But in the end, it's kind of pretty much the same kind of customization. Like for example, the first slot is the primary color of the suit. The second one would be controlling the little accents for the screws right there on the top, which is the same thing on the other suits, and also on the bottom right here, on the waist. The number 3 accent colors right here on the top. And then number 4 is this little centerpiece right here. 5 controls. So yeah, so 5 controls this number in the back. Kind of got lost for a second. 6 controls little side stripes right here, and also the bottom soles. You got 7, which controls the secondary color of the upper piece. Then 8 controls the zipper right here. Also a little secondary color of the garments. Knight controls a little secondary color of the neck. And then number 10 controls the inner part of the gloves. And 11 controls, guess these stripes right here too. And then 12 controls the little double zero right here. No, very simple customization. Just little things you could just change, which is nice. But like I said, very similar to the other skins, at least for the customization department. But yeah, trap slots. Now time to rank the skin. Now to rank up the skin. If you guys are new to BYC Caliber, I do a 5-point system. These are things I rank. These are for skins. And then a 3-point system for other attachments like back attachments, chest attachments, and kind of like name tags and UI themes. But yeah, starting off with the head skin design. I mean it's great design, especially for the Rei skin. It's great design, especially for the Rei character. It looks like Rei. It's a really decent design. It's just that it's pretty simple. Sure, hair looks great on Descendants. It's just that we're unlimited on the characters we could put on, which sucks, and that's why I'm giving it low points. It's just that the design is great. It's just that it can't use on every Descendant. And I think other Descendants would look great with short hair, but we don't have that, I guess, availability, which sucks. Yeah, but for design, I'm gonna give it a 0.5. It's just that the limitation is what kind of drags it down. But now for customization, we have a total of 4 slots, which is crazy for something very simple. These were just 2 hair pieces. They do have some kind of decent designs on it, but on the initial design, it's very simple. So 4 slots kind of surprised me. So customization, I'm just gonna give it a 0.6. It's more slots than I expected, which I take that. That's why I'm gonna give it a 0.6. I was gonna give it a 0.5 if it was just 2 slots. But yeah, 0.6. Now to body skin design. All these skins are very simple. They just have the little sort of details that are different between them. Of course, the unit number, and of course the little mechanical pieces like gauntlets and chest pieces. Like Rei has this little chest piece. Asuka doesn't have nothing going on really. And Maya has these different kind of unique looking gauntlets that kind of attached to her arms, which they look pretty nice. For initial design, they are great. They're just mechanical bodysuits. You can't go wrong with that. Of course, I love the little assorted colors that they added. The red, that's chef kiss. I love the metallic on it. It's just a really nice red. But yeah, for design, they knocked it out of the park. At least for bringing the anime into the game, it's a great design. But for value, we talk about that later. But for the body skin design, I'm gonna give it a solid 1. Now for customization, we have a total of 12 slots. Same thing with the Asuka skins, and same thing with the Maya skin. Great customization, I do gotta say, but it just sucks that we can't use it on every Descendants, especially that it's just a very subtle bodysuit and very niche subtle differences between the skins. But yeah, 12 slots, I do gotta say, is a lot. For that reason, and for the little kind of mix matches you could do with the outfit, customization is great. You can't lie about that. So for customization, I'm gonna give it a 1.1. Now for the value. Like I said earlier in the beginning of the video, this skin is priced at 1,050 caliber, just by itself, which is around 12 to 15 bucks, which is pricey. And just for a skin that's only universal for 3 to 4 Descendants, which is kind of, it just kind of sucks, man. And then you have this big bundle that's priced at 5,000 caliber, which is $100. And you get 3 bodysuits, chest attachments, yeah, but that's about it. You get 3 bodysuits that you could customize. Customization is great, but it's just the differences between the skins, so it's very subtle, and it's I don't think it's worth the $100 price tag. And of course you have this Rei bundle that's priced at 1,500 caliber. Comes with the skin and some other attachments. But no, for the value, it's just pretty pricey. Yes, it's a very clean skin, especially for the Evangelion fans. I mean, it's a great skin, but it's just that the limitations kind of ruins it. For that, I'm gonna give value of 0.5. The price tag, it just ruins it, and the limitation, it doesn't do it any better. And I set up the points to have a total of 3.7, which is pretty low. I think if these skins were not limited with the Descendants that they could use it on, the value of these skins would have went up. And I think the community would have been so kind of baffled by this, which I'm kind of baffled too, because the new Automata and the Bayonetta collabs, both amazing collabs, and all universal, and the same kind of price range too. But no, this is the most expensive collab, and you get limitation, which is dumb. But yeah, maybe in the future they open up the limitation, and they could let us use it on every Descendant, even the males. Nice. But yeah, that's only wishful thinking. Yeah, 3x7 for the Rei Skin. I do really like the initial design. It's just the price tag is just kind of what keeps me away from it. But yeah, that's gonna be it. Hope you guys have an awesome day, awesome night, or awesome morning. Catch you guys on the next video. Peace. Use on every Descendant, even the males. Nice.